Hey everybody, Kayla in the garden, surrounded by the gorgeous colors of fall and this icky white stuff, snow. So snow is going to signify that your growing season is pretty much done for those hot summer plants like cucumbers, obviously, oh my goodness, tomatoes, beans, they're just all done, okay? But what do you do with your tomato plants that are still covered in green tomatoes? You know, if your plants are like mine, they were absolutely loaded with green tomatoes. After the heat of summer calmed down and we got into the nicer temperatures of fall, they just kind of like exploded and got covered practically with more tomatoes than what I had in like late spring, early summer. It was a crazy year for sure with tomatoes. But this is what I'm left is loads and loads of green tomatoes. They're like baseballs, you know. What you can do, yes, you can absolutely do things with green tomatoes. Number one, pick them and get them all inside before it gets too cold, okay? I did not pick these today. They were probably picked about 5 days ago now, okay? And yes, still very, very green. You can make things like green tomato salsa. You can do, fried green tomatoes. Do I need to say anything else? I love those things. But if you get sick of fried green tomatoes because you have hundreds of green tomatoes, the green tomato salsa, I've heard people say it tastes like tomatillos. So that might be a good salsa verde recipe to make. You can also make like green tomato chutneys and things like that. But what I like to do, I just like to wait. Look how gorgeous this is. Yes, they turn, okay? You just have to be patient. Yeah, I said I picked these about 5 days ago. This started turning almost immediately, and this is lunch today. I'm so excited to eat this one. I have another one, okay? And another one. They will absolutely, this one's getting there, just the faintest little bit of a reddish orangish blush on its bottom. Still a little bit of green right here though. You just gotta be patient, and then you get rewarded on days like today. I have a great big pot of tomato sauce simmering on the stove from all my tomatoes that turned red recently. So just be patient and hang in there, and eventually you're gonna have treats for probably over a course of a month of tomatoes ripening up for you. Now, is there a trick to getting them turned green? No, there's not. Some people put them in a paper bag. Some people put them with bananas or apples or things like that. Or some people wrap each one in newspaper. I just don't worry about it. This is what I have. I just put them wherever I have spare room in my counters, and just wait. I'll go through, move them around a little bit, pull out the ones that start to ripen and put those in a different spot so I don't lose track of them and suddenly I have, you know, rotten tomatoes. That would be terrible. Yeah, that's all I use is just, you know, the disposable baking dishes for like lasagna and things like that. It works great. And it doesn't take up your vital cookie sheets. So give it a try, okay? Don't worry about winter coming. Just pull those tomatoes in. Now, what's not going to ripen? Here's a good one. Probably not this. He's too small. He's got cat facing on the bottom. I should probably just pitch him, but I'm curious to see what happens. He'll probably not ripen, and if he does, he's probably not going to be worth it either. But definitely pick your green tomatoes because before it gets too cold, because there is nothing worse than a refrigerated tomato. Yuck. It gets mealy. It loses its flavor. Don't refrigerate your tomatoes. So you want to pull them 40, 45 degrees outside. That's probably cold enough. Bring them inside, okay? So, green tomatoes, good to have. Let them ripen. Enjoy during winter, all right? Have fun. Can't wait to see you when it's warm again.